few different platforms. This live is mainly for Centre of Balance, my clinic. Starting to live every day. We have my two other practitioners, which is Monica and Young. Today, so welcome to Centre of Balance, an afternoon live health talk. So my name is Sunam Pua, and today's session is for general health education only. So we won't be doing online diagnosis or giving personal treatment advice. So if you are unsure whether this applies to you or proper in-person assessment is always required. If you've been to our clinic, please, write down stuff on the comment and let us know that you've been to our clinic before. And if you're in pain, and you're in pain and been long time suffering from pain and you couldn't get rid of the pain, and please put a comment down there. In New Zealand, if you ever have ACC claim, like injured yourself, with an insurance company for ACC, right? Then let me know down there, comment down there. Today I want to talk about something we see very often after injuries. So many people tell us the accident is over, the scans are normal, either X-ray, MRI, ultrasound scan, all normal. But the pain keeps coming back. Maybe intermittent, maybe there is a bit of pain sitting there all the time. 24 hours, a pain level probably 1 or 2 out of 10, or maybe sometimes it can go up to 8 out of 10. Maybe it stops you doing something. Like common patients say that they used to be able to go to the gym, but they no longer be able to go to the gym because the pain, the shoulder pain or the back pain, stopped them go to the gym. And maybe some people like to do gardening. They now slow them down for gardening. They used to be able to do gardening for an hour, but now just 10 minutes and they start to feel pain. A patient like to go for walk, mountain bike, and they no longer be able to do that. So it's they can't enjoy their life because of this pain. They've done a lot of scans, everything's normal, but the pain just keep coming back. So from a Chinese medicine point of view, this is actually very understandable. So this chapter, this session is going to let you know a bit of Chinese medicine theory regarding injury. In New Zealand, all injury is related to ACC, right? Maybe you're in an ACC claim, and we are the provider of ACC as well. So in Chinese medicine, there are two classic explanations for pain. If there is blockage, there's pain. If there is insufficient nourishment, there is pain. So those two explanations is very classic. Those two statements are for any pain. So I'm going to actually slowly let you know why your injury wouldn't get better, why the pain keep coming back. So stay tuned. If you have pain that actually keep coming back to you and you can't get rid of it, please comment down there. So after an injury, Chinese medicine see the problem very clearly. Trauma causes qi stagnation. Trauma also causes blood stasis. So qi stagnation, blood stasis, and block the pathway. So, and another way that we understand this is when the qi and blood flow freely through the meridian, through the pathway. So what are the meridians? What are the pathway? Here is acupuncture main view to look at it. You see all the line here. We call it pathway, channel, or meridians. Whatever, whichever you want to call it, they're all the same. Alright. So in this meridian, pathway or channel is what we call it, UB, bladder meridian. Right. This bladder meridian go from here, so you go up to the head, as you can see over here, and keep going, go down from here to the neck. So any neck pain over here, that's related to bladder meridian. It keep going up, going down, you see, going down, lower back pain, upper back pain. Go to the buttock as well. When it comes to buttock, you see, from here it actually have two lines, from 1 to 2, going 2. So one is 1.5 chun over here, one is 3 chun over here. Keep going down. So any pain in here, there is a blockage in bladder meridian. It keep running down in here and over here, one going here and going down here, one straight going here, and they become 2 to 1 again, and then to your little toes. So that's bladder meridians. So the bladder meridian have qi and blood according to Chinese medicine. They flow freely to the meridian, and that's normal, and that is no pain. When you injure yourself, qi stagnation, blood stasis occur. So there's a blockage in the meridian. That is, then the qi and blood can't flow properly, can't go through that meridian. That causing a lot of pressure, and that causes pain. Right. So when the qi and blood stasis, stagnation happen, this means circulation is disrupted at the injury site. If you injure the lower back, that means qi and blood stuck in here and cause pain. If you have pain in here, qi and blood stuck in here, pain in here, you see what I mean? At the beginning, the problem is in local, right? It's in local. But if the blockage remains for a long time and you didn't deal with it, or you probably get the wrong treatment, you didn't treat it properly, it starts to affect the whole system. What I mean the whole system? You see, in Western medicine, in an anatomy term, you only look at what? It's just muscle thing. It's not just simple. It's not that simple. It's not just the muscle. Let me show you something very interesting in here. For example, if you have lower back pain over here, this is blockage in the bladder meridian as a muscle, right? That's a bladder meridian muscle, but then you think about the whole system. The whole system in here, who control, who manage the muscle? Spleen. Spleen and stomach control muscle strength. So if anything that doesn't heal on the muscle, it may cause spleen and stomach problem. Or the spleen and stomach running low function, then your lower back muscle would not have enough strength to heal. Does that make sense to you? I hope that makes sense to you. Then further, we talk about this is bladder meridian, right? So the bladder meridian pair up with kidney function. So bladder organs connect to the bladder meridian. That is why we call a bladder meridian. So it may cause, for long run, if it doesn't get better, kidney affected. So kidney function will run low. Then that affect the whole system. That's why a simple pain in the lower back, it can affect the organs function, spleen, stomach, or what? Kidney, bladder itself. This is according to Chinese medicine. So you have to have this kind of mindset, then you know you're not just treating the injury. You need to, as a practitioner, we have to check your kidney function, bladder function, stomach function, spleen function. Otherwise, there is no solution for you, right? So when qi and blood do not flow smoothly, the organs are affected over time, right? For example, another example, poor circulation affects recovery. Ongoing pain, stress, the nervous system. It's like sleep become lighter. When the sleep becomes lighter, that means the heart, because the heart controls sleeping, heart got affected. Right? Ongoing stress. When you feel pain, you get very stressed. What would happen? It actually affects your liver, because liver qi stagnation, you get a lot of emotional energy in here. You see, so those are all together, linked together. Digestion become weaker, especially when a patient take painkiller. That's going to ruin their digestive system. They get bloating, they get diarrhea, or they get painkiller, they get constipation. Right. So all these things, a simple injury, it doesn't actually get better. It can affect the whole system. This is how we look at it in Chinese medicine, and you will probably feel it too. At first, you get some pain. In the end, you can't go to work. You work full time. Now you have to work part time. You work full time. Now you have to stay at home with pain. And you can't do anything. There's no more working for you. And you're not a lazy person. I totally understand. And people will think you're just lazy, you don't want to work, so you go on ACC. I said, no, they do feel the pain. I've seen this patient a lot over the years. Alright, Chinese medicine has always recognized the link between injury and emotions. Pain leads to frustration, worry, and tension. So this emotion affects the liver ability to regulate the qi. When emotional stress builds up, qi flow becomes even more restricted. So this creates a cycle, bad cycle. Pain affects emotion, emotion worsens circulation, and recovery becomes slower. It becomes a very bad cycle, you see. And this is why you, after injury, you find it difficult to heal when there's emotional happen, right? When the liver qi stagnation, here, you see, this is happening. And when the liver qi stagnation and the liver can't detox properly, and the liver control the joints, nerve functioning, as well as tendons, fascia, all the fascia. And this is according to Chinese medicine. Then the fascia will get tighter and tighter. And there's not enough qi and blood going through there. It makes the blockage even worse. So this is how you go into a bad cycle and you find it very difficult to actually recover, or you can't recover. Chinese medicine practitioner, we see this way. We can address it, and then we can either suggest Chinese herbs or acupuncture to sort it out, to stop the bad cycle, and to get body, the organ, back to normal and it heal again. So this is something that the reason I do this live video, I want to actually let you realize that you understand what is Chinese medicine when it comes to injury. Alright. So that is why in Chinese medicine we don't only treat the injury area. We assess circulation, organ function, emotional state, overall recovery capacity. Because lasting recovery depends on restoring balance, not just reducing pain. If we're just focusing on reducing pain, as you probably know it, you can put some heat pack in there, but the pain keep coming back. So it's not just simple as just reducing the pain. You can take painkiller that can reduce the pain. The pain keep coming back. It doesn't heal because you did not actually make a proper diagnosis. Look at the whole body, the whole system. You see what I mean? This is when we treat pain. This is when I treat pain. When my team, when they treat pain, they look at the organ function. They look at the emotional. They look at which meridian involved with pain. Where is the blockage? Look at the structure. We look much more. We look at the whole body. Depending on which one out of balance, then we start to treat. So injury can be very simple. Injury can be very difficult to deal with. So persistent pain after injury is often not because the body cannot heal, but because qi and blood have not fully recovered their flow, and the body's replace system is under strain. So I've talked quite a lot today, and this is the pain injury, ACC injury. We deal with a lot in our clinic over the years. We visit clinic, and we want to actually educate you, to share with you the point of view of Chinese medicine when it comes to injury. But of course, in New Zealand, it's all related to ACC. If you're with the ACC, we are actually ACC provider, then we'll be able to help you get recovery. But again, and here I can't give you any advice. I can only share with you what we think about injury, why it doesn't recover. Right? And I can't share with you any case at all. I can't give you any advice. The knowledge is powerful. Once you have the right mindset, right knowledge, then you'll be able to heal yourself. You'll be able to find the right practitioner to actually help you heal. So if today's explanation feels familiar, our clinic offers an initial examination to assess circulation, organ function, and overall recovery capacity. So we also offer a free pre-assessment, a free quick acupuncture. If you're in pain, you're not quite sure, you never tried acupuncture before, come to our clinic. A free quick acupuncture is very quick. Within 15 minutes, or some cases just 5 minutes, or just few minutes. We quickly take the pulse, look at the tongue, make a quick diagnosis where your pain, your injury come from, which meridian involved, which organ involved. Then we put few needle, sometimes just one, sometimes few, and then needle in, and then we check the pulse again, look at the tongue again, and we check whether that needle actually help or not. So you will have a quick experience of acupuncture treatment with us, and that's for free. Then once you get relief, then what that means? That means acupuncture can help you. That means you respond to acupuncture quite well. But to be honest, once you go back home, the pain will actually come back, because one session is not enough to actually make everything better. The session, the quick acupuncture, is only giving you an idea how acupuncture can help, whether you respond to acupuncture or not. It's only a test. Alright? It's not a proper treatment. You want to get healed, you need a proper treatment. With proper treatment and initial examination is required. So you come in, you fill in long form, and we sit down, we go through everything, we adjust which organs out of balance, causing it, whether there's any structural imbalance, whether there's any blockage, whether there's any emotional involved, and how do you actually deal with those emotions. So we are very complete. We look at the whole body before we give you treatment. Right? So booking can be done through our website and receptions. Reception phone number is 0800 221 224. Right? Thank you for spending your afternoon time with me today. And if you have any question, please comment down there and let us know what we can help you. Right? Tomorrow we have another practitioner will actually come online, and maybe in lunchtime, most likely will be in lunchtime, and to actually share our knowledge with you. Right. Stay awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow. I should go. I have a patient coming in soon.